Hello, my name is Emily Price. I am a newly turned professional golfer. I've been playing amateur golf since I was 5 years old. I'm a recent Curtis Cup player. I played at Merion this year. I'm also the English Women's Amateur Champion. Played college golf for 4 years in the States and graduated this May. Had 3 college golf wins out there, All-American 3 times as well. So left my amateur career in a good place and now going to Q School in December for the Ladies European Tour. And I'm also a new Callaway Golf ambassador. So my whole bag is Callaway, and I'll talk you through it. So with the driver, in my fitting, we found that the Rogue Triple Diamond was the best fit for me. Really, just, the driver is actually my favourite club, and the accuracy this gave me as well as the distance, I hit it about 265 yards. So it works pretty well, and we're going to keep that in the bag for a good while, I think. And then I use a 3-wood next, and this is the Rogue LS. I had a Callaway 3-wood before. I've had one for quite a few years, but I had the Apex before, and this ended up working out a lot better with consistency, and I added a few more extra yards of distance. I hit this about 225 yards. So that one, yeah, that works. And then we have a hybrid. This is an Apex, actually, 19-degree hybrid. Tried a few. This one kind of worked out to be, again, the most consistent, and I also gained distance on. I had a Ping hybrid before, but this ended up being the best fit for me. And then this is new for me, actually. Never really had one before. It's a driving iron, because the problem I had was in windy conditions. I had a gap that was too big between my hybrid and my 3-wood, and my 4-iron and my hybrid were pretty much the same distance. So this, in windy conditions, just comes out like a stinger, flies a bit like an aeroplane, and it works pretty well. So it's a 19-degree forged cut Callaway driving iron. So that obviously depends. I have to switch out one of these, the hybrid or the driving iron, when I play. Typically I play with the hybrid, but like I said, if I'm playing in Scotland, we're taking the driving iron. And then I'll just go down. So I have 4-iron right the way down to pitch and wedge, so pitch and wedge to 4-iron. It's the Callaway forged cut CB iron. They're the new version, so I think it's kind of pretty cool. I liked the way it's kind of got a different design graphic at the top with the Callaway kind of screwed in. Thought that was cool. And these, I had the old version of these before, these ones, before I was even with Callaway, and they've always just outdone any other iron I've ever tried. So 4-iron, that usually goes about 185. Then my 5 will go about 172 to 175. 6-iron is 165. You can see the trend. It's about every 10 yards. 7, 155. 8 goes 145. 9 is 135. Wedge is 125. That's if I need other distances. Obviously, I'll grip down, back foot it a little bit, but they're usually every 10 yards. And then my wedges. So this is all new to me, actually. I've always been a Vokey wedge player, just always, would never change, and then came to Callaway, had a fitting, and absolutely fell in love with their new Jaws Raw wedges. The design on them is pretty cool too. As you can see, they've got like the diamond effect in the back, and for me, the trajectory on these was eye-opening. My Vokeys went slightly high, and for me that caused a little bit of a problem again in windy conditions and trying to keep it down. These come out beautifully, and I absolutely love them. So I have a 50, a 54, and a 58. So the 50 will go about 100 yards, the 54 full out goes about 90, and the 58 full out goes 80. However, I will only usually chip with this. Unless I'm forced to use something else, I just play every shot around the greens within 20 yards of the green with this club. It's my favourite club in the world. And then putter, for me, is the Odyssey 10 triple track. So it's called triple track because it has the lines that you sometimes see on the Callaway golf ball on there, and you're meant to actually use that with the Callaway ball. I don't. I'm a Titleist Pro V1 ball player, but this putter for me, the look of it and the style, I had a Spider before, so the head's pretty similar to that. They found me one that was the closest match to that. And for my swing arc and my eyes, I prefer mallet to a blade. So we put this in, and haven't had a full-on tournament with this yet, but it's working well on the putting green and when I take it out on the course myself. So I'm looking forward to using it in a couple of weeks at tour school. So that's my bag. Like I said, I play Pro V1 golf ball, not the X, the standard one. And yeah, those are my golf clubs.
You're working on the big miss, right?
No, first couple shots of the day. Wish I was, that was good.
That's the one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it's normally like.
Emily, thanks for your time. I'm going to smash it in
Thank
Q
you.
School.
Thank you very much.